Today we talk about the Saturn transit for the year 2025 and its possible impacts in the life of Scorpio moon sign and Scorpio sun sign natives. As per the Tirukanida Panjangam, Saturn has already moved from Aquarius sign to Pisces sign on 29th of March 2025, and it is likely to transit through the Pisces sign for another 2.5 years. Literally, it means that Saturn is about to stay in the Pisces sign for another 2.5 years and likely to have certain impacts in the life of the Scorpio moon sign and Scorpio sun sign natives for the another 2.5 years. Let's study what would be the possible impact in their life. The Saturn owns the third house, which is considered to be malefic, and then it also owns the fourth house, which is considered to be the beneficial. So partly Saturn becomes a beneficial planet for the Scorpio moon sign and sun sign natives. Similar way, it is considered to be malefic too. So it will do something good and it will do something bad in the life of the Scorpio moon sign and Scorpio sun sign natives. The Pisces sign, which is considered to be the fifth house, is considered to be the Purva Punya Sthana. What is the meaning of Purva Punya? As per the Hindu religion, whatever the good karma that you have done it in the previous life, it gets translated into a good luck actually in the present life. So the Saturn is going to transit into a beneficial place for another 2.5 years. Hence, we can all the Scorpio moon sign and Scorpio sun sign natives can expect lot of relief in their life due to the sun transit. So, what is the meaning of third house? Third house indicates your mental confidence or it indicates your mental capability. How are you going to manage your life? How are you going to manage the relationship? How are you going to handle the relationship? Or how are you going to handle the situation in your life? It simply means your administrative capabilities. Are you mentally capable of managing your own life? That is indicated in the third house. Third house also talks about good status and good reputation in our life. And third house also talks about our relationship with the friends, brothers, and sisters. And fourth house talks about our quality of life. How are we going to live? Is our life is going to be stable or unstable? Are we going to live a comfortable life or an uncomfortable life? And similar way, while living, what kind of health we are going to have it? Because if we have a good health, actually, then only we can enjoy a good lifestyle. So fourth house indicates a good health. And similar way, fourth house also talks about assets. Asset mean it is not only the property or the vehicle, anything that you own or anything that you possess is considered to be the your assets. So why do we need the assets? It makes our life simple and it makes our life comfortable. Hence, the Saturn is the indicator of our the mental health and the physical health for the Scorpio moon sign and Scorpio sun sign natives. For the next 2.5 years, what kind of life the Scorpio moon sign natives is going to experience in the life is indicated in the fourth house. So similar way, Saturn also indicates the relationship with the friends, brothers and sisters, and the mother. Here, as per the Saturn transit, the Scorpio moon sign and Scorpio sun sign native can expect a lot of relief in their life. Now, before going into the analysis, you take your natal chart, you go to the Ashtavarka section, find out how much strength the Saturn get it in the Pisces sign. Here, the Saturn can get very low strength of zero, meaning that it may not get any strength, it can get absolute zero, or it can get to the level of maximum of 8. So the minimum is 0, the maximum is 8. For the Saturn, it has to get a minimum of 3, that is the pass mark. If the Saturn gets the 3 and above in the Pisces sign in the Ashtavarga table, for the next 2.5 years, Scorpio moon signs and Scorpio signs and natives can expect lot of good health and good mental strength. That means they are going to remain very confident and then they'll have all kind of energy, ability in the life, physical ability in the life, and then they can enjoy a stability in the life. They can experience comfort in the life. They can take a bold decisions in their life. They'll have a good and stable relationship with their friends, brothers and sisters, and the mother. They will have a good health also, and then either they can hold on to the assets, or they can add more value to the assets, or they can buy more assets. So for the next 2.5 years, the Scorpio moon sun and Scorpio sun sign natives can expect lot of positive things happening in their life if the Saturn is going to get three or more strength in the Ashtavarga table for in the Pisces sign. On other hand, if the Saturn is going to get a weaker strength in the Pinnastavarga, say if it is going to get 2 or 1 or 0 in the Pisces sign, then there is a possibility, even though the Scorpio moon sun and Scorpio sun sign natives remain very optimistic and positive, they may remain very confused in taking decisions. They may not have the confidence, enough confidence to go ahead with any, top level decisions in their life. They may experience some changes. They may experience some dislocation. They may be changing their houses, or they may be changing the cities, or they may be traveling. It's a possibility. Though they may not experience any serious trouble in the relationship, they may not get enough support from their friends, brothers and sister, or mother, or they may be getting slightly distanced themselves away from them. And similar way, they may experience some kind of weakness on their physical health. They may not be feeling very healthy. Similar way, if they want to buy an asset, they may not be able to do. If they want to sell the asset, their assets actually will not fetch the value, meaning that there is a possibility of depreciation in the value of assets. But overall, Saturn transit will not have any serious impact in the life of Scorpio moon sun and Scorpio sun sign natives, even if it is going to get a stronger strength in the Pinnasta Varga or if it is going to get a weaker strength in the Pinnasta Varga. Only thing, if they go through a good dasa periods in their life, the Saturn transit into Pisces sign will not have any serious impact in their life. On other hand, if the Scorpio moon sun and Scorpio sun sign natives go through any unfavorable dasa periods, and then if the Saturn is going to get a very poor strength in the Pinnasta Varga, then they may be experiencing certain impacts in their life, which I have described if just now. So, for the next 2.5 years, Scorpio moon sun and Scorpio sun sign natives need not to be extremely worried about the any negative impacts in the life due to the Saturn transit. Thank you.